Now it's time to take our art to another dimension, the third dimension. When artists refer to the element of form, we're referring to three-dimensional shapes. Today, we'll demonstrate that every piece of artwork has form. Even drawings of a flat shape on a flat page?
Hey, welcome back to Mr. New's art class. It is wonderful to see your smiling faces today.
Wait, hold on a moment. Mr. New, in your first Elements of Art video, you told us, did you know there are 7 basic building blocks of art which can be found in every single artwork, whether you tried to put them there or not? What if I just draw a flat square on a flat paper? How is that a 3D form? Okay, so I know this might be a bit of a stretch for some of you, but a sheet of paper itself is actually a three-dimensional object. It obviously has height and width, there's no question about that. But it also has a bit of thickness. Not much, but it's there. And different papers have different thicknesses. Not to mention the flexibility of the paper, or the thickness of the frame you might hang it in. And some surfaces, like stretched canvas, wood, or cinder block walls, are much thicker than a sheet of paper. The type of surface you choose for your artwork makes a huge impact on how that artwork looks and feels. So yes, even your square on paper scenario does have form. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's take a look at how form can be created intentionally. The most obvious way is to actually sculpt a real 3D piece of art using clay or plaster or various other sculpting materials. But that's sort of a no-duh moment. What about drawing 3D forms on paper? How do we do that? The first step to doing this is understanding perspective. The way you turn an object towards or away from your point of view will change the way that shape looks. A circle in perspective becomes an oval. A square or rectangle in perspective becomes a trapezoid or a parallelogram, depending on which way you turn it. You can practice this with lots of different shapes and see how they look when turned in different directions. For a detailed tutorial on how to draw 3D forms on a flat surface, check out my Forms and Spaces playlist, link is in the description. Meanwhile, we'll use this video to demonstrate a few different ways that the element of form can be used in your artwork. In these drawings, forms are created by the clever use of value. Notice how the highlights and shadows emphasize the three-dimensional nature of the objects even more than the shapes and outlines do. And here are some paintings in which colors are used to emphasize those highlights and shadows even more. These are some examples of sculptures, which each display form in a distinctly different way. And finally, look at the way some painters try to emphasize the form of their canvas by keeping everything on its surface very flat. If you liked this video, hit the thumbs up button below. Don't forget to subscribe, and after you subscribe, you can hit the little bell icon to get notifications when new videos are published. If you know any other budding artists who might benefit from my videos, please share. And as always, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.